Nagging comes from camp victim. You've done something to me that I am unhappy, and I can only see the things that you are doing wrong. I can never see anything that you are doing right. And now I'm on my husband's case about all the things I see that he's doing wrong. That's where nagging comes from in camp victim, and from finding fault that we see and nothing ever being enough, good enough, right enough. And so we nag. Nagging is a compulsive criticism to make another person wrong in their behaviors and actions. Nagging in a marriage is often the petty issues, the trash, household chores, house projects, behaviors we don't like in our husbands, such as their eating or dietary habits, or not going to the gym, or not staying in touch with their family, or not having friends, or having hobbies we don't approve of, like playing video games or watching sports. So their nagging comes from the petty issues in a marriage. And it's important to know that nagging can be verbal, but a lot of times nagging is non-verbal. It's the side eye that a good man gets from his wife when he goes back in for seconds or thirds at dinner. It's the sighing when she opens the trash and it's full and it hasn't been taken out, or the opening the dishwasher to see the dishes are still in there and then unloading it noisily. So nagging can be very nonverbal. It doesn't have to be outright overt verbal nagging, because I hear from a lot of good men, I'm pretty lucky my wife doesn't nag, and I kind of on the inside I'm like, oh yes she does, because we do it in many different ways. It's all the different ways that we criticize you for not being enough, good enough, or doing things right enough, or on our time in the way that we want them. And nagging is a form of emasculation, that it happens subtly, and then sometimes not so subtly. Some women can be quite overt in their nagging, but it happens over time. It's the death by 1,000 cuts. And eventually, over time, a good man with the nagging, whether it be verbal or nonverbal, gives up, throws his hands up, and stops trying. It's really where a good man begins to rebel in a marriage, is because of the nagging. And I have a video under the video tab that you can check out on essentially nagging, why a good man rebels in a marriage and why he withdraws in a marriage. So that would be a good video to go check out. Getting into 5 reasons why your wife nags. Number 1, we are control freaks. And we want things done the way we want, in our time, when we want them done. First reason, understanding why a wife nags, is because we are control freaks. And we need everything in its place. And the only way is our way, the way we want it. And if you don't do it our way, it's wrong. And we will let you know that it's wrong. And in our of controlling nature, of we can't stand to have things out of their place, out of the way we want them to be. So then we nag our husbands. We ask them to do something. They have a list of priorities of what's important to them and what order that goes in, or maybe they have something else going on. And it's going to take a little bit, and then we're upset, pissy, frustrated, and either verbally and outwardly, when are you going to do it? When are you going to do it? When are you going to do it? Or you can feel your wife's iciness and that she's mad about something and you can't figure out what it is. It's something that she needs done to feel in control in the marriage that she's asked you to do that you just haven't gotten to yet. And that could be a wife's form of nagging, is the things she's upset about that she won't tell you, that are because of what you're not doing that she needed you to do that you didn't do. And now she's upset about it and icing you out. That's a form of nagging that we might not think of. But in our needing to be in control, needing things done our way in our time, and then they're not done, that's another way also that we build our victim narrative of why our husbands are the problem in the marriage. And he never follows through and says he's going to does what he says he's going to do. And that's our victim narrative. Number 2 of why your wife nags. Number 2, we live in a universe of one, being selfish. We live in a universe of one, being selfish. We nag because we can't, in our selfishness of only thinking of ourselves and what we want, how we want it done in our time, we can't consider you. We can't consider you and what you might have going on in your life, that you have a timing of your own that works for you. We can only think of ourselves and our wants and needs. We can't consider what our husbands have going on, that they might not be able to do it or do it in our timing. And so then we nag because we're only thinking of ourselves and we're not thinking of our husbands at all. Number 3 of why your wife nags. We always have to be right. And we are a walking encyclopedia of all things life. We know how to do everything and how to do it the right way. And even if we don't, we will make it up. And that is the law. And that is what's right. So in nagging and our need to always be right, we have to find mistakes and issues with our husbands of what they're not doing that we want them or need them to do, and criticizing them so that we can be right and make you wrong, is our protective mechanism to not have to see the ways that we are not right and that we make mistakes and how we don't follow through. Number 4 of why your wife nags. Number 4, we like the drama of finding fault and creating issues and problems. Number 4, we like the drama of finding fault and creating issues and problems. So remembering that nagging is a constant criticism of what we find fault in our husbands for and their actions and behaviors. So nagging comes from a place of looking and finding fault and creating issues because we're drama queens and we want to stir the pot. We really are quite bitchy to be constantly stirring the pot and creating drama and finding fault, because we have to find things that explain our miserableness in the marriage. So we stir the pot by nagging, and it's a way to create that drama in the issue in the marriage and essentially make up issues and problems. And number 5 of why your wife nags, it's just another way to keep our focus on our husbands to avoid accountability for ourselves. Nagging is just another way to keep the focus on our husbands and what they're doing wrong to avoid accountability for ourselves. And from this place, we can feel like we have another child in the house that we have to manage and look out for and keep a negative focus on our husbands. And those are the five reasons why your wife nags. Hello again, and thank you for taking the time to watch today. For those women listening who know you are the problem and want a path forward to change your woman ways and truly be happy in yourself, I have a course for women called the Happiness Program. And in this course, you will learn how to resolve the unhealthy relationship you have with yourself so that you are empowered to be the solution to the issues and challenges in your marriage and in your life. You can find the link in the description below to learn more about the course and apply to enroll. For the good men listening who want a way to take your power back that you've unknowingly given away to your wife, I also have a course for you called the Marriage Rescue Course for Good Men Only. This course teaches you how to rebuild your strength and confidence as a good man so that you can navigate the relationship with your wife in a healthy, constructive way. You can also find the link in the description below to learn more about the course and apply to enroll. Thank you again, and I will see you all soon.